Hello my lovelies, it's FibroBear for the FibroBear Diaries, day 5, to talk about symptom diaries. Now, there are ones you can buy and they're probably worth the paper they're written on. I have never paid for one and I never will, because week by week what you need to monitor change. The basic symptom diary, I've taken some photographs of an example of what I'm monitoring this week. I always monitor pain scores, morning, midday and before bed, and I do the same with my fatigue scores. And then I usually have 4 columns for whatever else I'm monitoring. At the moment I'm struggling with food and I'm seeing a dietitian. I'm monitoring my food and my snacks, and so that it takes up the other 4 columns. I find that if you try and monitor too much at a time, the fatigue gets to you and you don't do it. So be sensible in what you try and monitor. Monitor that which you are concerned about at the time and what you are going to be speaking to your doctor, your primary care provider about, or your GP, or whatever. What I tend to do after a week is I enter it into Excel spreadsheet, or my carer does, depending on how much energy I have. And we can then do pivot tables and all sorts of wonderful things with the information that shows you trends. Do you always have high pains in the morning? Do you always have high pain levels in the afternoon? You can record what you've done on a day when you've got a really high pain level, and you can start seeing patterns develop. And you can also start, when you have an event coming up, you can say, oh, Friday I have this event, so I need 3-4 days to save up my energy levels so that I have the energy to do what I want to do on Friday. You then cut down most of what you do for the rest of that week so that you save energy. And a lot of people who don't have chronic illnesses will go, well, that doesn't work. But when you have a chronic illness, it does work. Saving up energy does work, because somehow your body will demand that payment from you. You can either decide to rest up before the event or pay for it afterwards. And usually the payment afterwards is many more days than resting up beforehand. FibroBear for FibroBear Diaries, love to you all, and I hope it helps someone out there.